stories last week ago today. One at 11 a.m., one at 11:04 a.m. Two 8-page articles 4 minutes apart confirming what we knew, but what big media, big tech, Democrats colluded to keep from the American people just days before the most important election we have, presidential election. Who's going to be our next commander-in-chief? The laptop was real. The eyewitness was real. The emails were real. The only thing fake was that collusion from those individuals, those entities, to keep important information from we the people in the run-up to the most important election we have. And oh, by the way, they were joined by 51 former intel officials, joined in the collusion. You know, it's also interesting. It's funny how that story has changed. 18 months ago, started off, wasn't his laptop. Quickly switched to, well, it was his laptop, but it was Russian disinformation. And now it is, well, it wasn't Russian disinformation, but Joe Biden had nothing to do with it. Now it was, well, Joe knew what was going on, but he wasn't really involved in anything wrong. Ron Klain told us that. Chief of Staff told us that Sunday. We need to be focused on the issues that the American people want us to focus on. If you want to talk about danger to our democracy and the biggest false message, I would say what happened, one of the biggest dangers to our democracy and one of the biggest false messages is what happened 18 months ago, where that story was kept from the American people. We could dig into that, find out what went on there, why that happened, and we could also focus on the record crime, record inflation, record price of gas, and the chaos on our southern border that's about to get worse as the Democrats look to, as the Biden...
Gentleman's recognized for 30 more seconds.
I urge a no vote. Yield back.
Woo-wee. So there you have it, people. I'll come back with some more YouTube joints. We're going to do a lot of this because it's important that we get the sources right from the horse's mouth as to many things, but you have heard it for yourself. So this is a news break that needs to be done based on looking at this thing from a very good perspective. Even when you should, you know what I'm saying, Merrick Garland should resign, you know what I'm saying? You know, when we look at, what's his name? Mayorkas, Globehead ass, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no, but all these people been just sitting there marinating. Garland been appointed. You put bald head, cue ball, smirk ass Mayorkas up in there. He look at his ass. He look like a fucking Luciferian blood sucking devil working for the beast in South America. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And over here doing the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of sticky rounds going out here to make it look. You know what I'm saying? You know? You know what I'm saying? You know, even with this one here, which I'm gonna.
All right, y'all. We are back with another video. And this one right here is coming from Dr. Steve Turley channel.
This is the real dog. The real dog. This is from him.
We'll leave a link to the original video at the top of the description. And this one right here, we already know that for the past, I say all year, that they've been trying to put Donald Trump in the Dulo twist, all these states coming out, you know what I'm saying, against him. And Donald Trump has said this repeatedly, that, hey, only thing everybody's trying to do is stop me from running for president. That's exactly what it is, just interference in his run to become president again. They already know that Donald Trump is going to win if he runs. They know that. So you got all these indictments and all this crap that's going on now. They just trying to do whatever they can to put this man in jail. Whatever they can. They just trying to do anything. But they ain't looking at none of the mess that Biden is doing right now. They highlight some of it, but not all of it. The whole attention is on Donald Trump for some reason. It's crazy. Now, Dr. Steve Turley uploaded, he said that judge rules Trump has absolute immunity from prosecution. Now, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out everybody been showing so much support. Everybody's been leaving positive comments in the comment section. I also want to thank everybody who just clicked on this video for the very first time. I appreciate you as well. Without further ado, let's see what Dr. Steve Turley has to say about this right here, man. It's getting crazy out here, y'all.
I think that this is a very weak case that's going to die very quickly, at least as far as being
gonna die.
prosecuted in
Okay, we're gonna leave it there. So you get the picture. It's all over, you know what I'm saying? Even when you look at the DOJ, you know what I'm saying, they in trouble. Every single one did everything they were supposed to do to come right in to majority of this. That's what the whole issue was. You know what I'm saying? That's what the whole issue was with Black Lives Matter. Like he said, they said it was peaceful march. Kamala had a bail me out fund for the Black Lives Matter people. They said it was peaceful. She out there when they crack somebody in the head, kill somebody, rape a girl, they go to jail, they get caught, they go to jail. Kamala have a bail me out fund. You know, they have the bail reform equity, you know, no cashless bill and all this different shit. Now we know why. Because they knew when they caused Black Lives Matter to erupt and carry on all across the United States and everywhere, that they're going to have that in order to get them back out, because really they're working for Soros and the demon Democrats, Kamala Harris, Biden, creeping all of the rest of them fucking belly up suckers. You know what I'm saying? So we know that that's why they had that, and we know that's what it was. But you see, if you notice, everything was done in a fashion that it was always speeding ahead. You know what I'm saying? It was always news. It was always ahead, constantly doing that over and over and over. Even when it came to even what he said. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to Jim Jordan, he said many of his conglomerates have been, you know what I'm saying, given the facts or whatever, you know, vetted, you know what I'm saying, out, and they still they got all three and they still getting sick, and he's saying they were good healthy dudes walking around here till you did that to them. You know what I'm saying? Saying there was this and saying with that and saying that that would work when it proved it isn't working, because his fellow friends and the conglomerate of this getting sick and having to go home from that, and it's caused by that. You know what I'm saying? So Jim Jordan is saying it like it is, and you could take it for what it was. So this is Point Black saying, stay right, stay tight. No man precedes his mother. It's not the S-O-N, but the S-U-N. And this is Point Black saying, this farewell. As I leave you with the quote from the General Sorrow Sultan City. And still hail unto the young Pharaoh until further notice. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So we say, farewell. One, we will meet again.